Gala Games is one of the most hyped cryptocurrencies. I'm seeing that Gala Games is actually putting a lot of resources on to publishing it. Play to earn is the future. I want you to be aware where you put your money. The untold truth about Gala Games. Today we want to talk about Gala Games, Miranda's Town Store, and what they're really doing behind the scenes. I want you to be aware where you put your money. So we want to talk also about the dark side of the Gala ecosystem. As you might be aware, Gala Games is one of the most hyped cryptocurrencies with their Gala token currently in the gaming NFT market. They have a high market capitalization, people believe in the ecosystem. It definitely has some truth to it. You can definitely earn some money even now by trading, by playing the Town Star game and actually making money. I've done some videos on that and you can find the video where I'm playing Town Star here. Also, I've checked out Miranda's. Miranda's is in the pre-alpha launch, so you can't actually access it currently or play it, but there were some people who actually done it. I've checked out the YouTube channel where you saw the gameplay and I've seen the material to it and so on. I'm seeing that Gala Games is actually putting a lot of resources on to publishing it, and they also put a lot of resources into marketing it and so on. Otherwise it wouldn't be hyped. Every person that I spoke to that doesn't know anything about crypto gaming, he's asking me like the first three questions. First, are you investing into Axie Infinity? Is it still worth getting into it? The second one is always Gala Games. The second question is, have you heard about Gala Games? And the third one is maybe Illuvium currently. But Gala Games is definitely one of the one that are getting the most excitement from the whole industry, because that's where it's heading. And I can understand it. Like, the founder is the founder of Zynga Games, one of the biggest gaming companies, studios in the world right now. So if he's switching over, people will immediately assume, okay, like the only chance that this might actually make sense, that this guy is doing it, is because he's seeing more value in the crypto NFT world than with Zynga Games. You saw some moves before with bigger entrepreneurs. Let's take as an example, for example, Bill Gates. Bill Gates made so much money with Microsoft, and if you're an entrepreneur, you probably know that it's always better to stick with the business and grow it until the limit, and Microsoft is still growing. But even he switched over and went into the health industry because he saw more potential there, and he probably made a lot of bucks with his businesses currently, right? We see this with the space industry. People are moving into the space industry because they're seeing the most potential there. And with gaming, it's the same. The guys that are seeing the most potential, they're switching over to the crypto scene because play to earn is the future. NFT games are the future. There is no doubt about it. There will be no two-way solutions of, okay, there will be still some games where you can play them and don't earn any money. You just spend money. You just like ridiculously spending money on the skins, etc. You're spending, I don't know, like $2,000 for this whole life cycle of this game, and in the end you won't get anything out of it. No, this will be not the future of gaming. All the games, even the games that are being played right now, at one point they will switch over to NFTs and play to earn. Why? Because otherwise there will be a new game released that will do exactly the same as those games are doing, and people will rather switch over there. Back to the topic. So what is Gala Games doing right now? Gala Games is definitely seeing like the marketing trend right now with crypto games. They are seeing that the easiest way to make right now money is by actually marketing it, because no game actually, like most of the games, have actually never released the game yet. So the chance of doing something is the best if you just market right now to get the market capitalization going right now. And we are in the bullish market anyways, so people are investing crazy in that. If we get into a bearish market, probably a lot of games will lose. Gala Games, probably not. Like, their ecosystem and their market capitalization is too high in my opinion that they will lose everything. But yeah, the team still has to stay strong and keep marketing. As we can see with this chart, it is assumed that the trend will go up again, because we saw this trend actually going up with some other games. We had a huge spike in the summer 2021 with most of the crypto games. Then we fell into the decline and people were like, okay, people are too bullish on that stuff. But now we're seeing the spike again happening. And why is that? Because actually the games are being released and now soon the altcoin season will probably start. So people will see, okay, where should I put my money? In which altcoin should I put my money? And crypto games overall have the most potential upside. So this is one example that I said before. Axie Infinity had a lot of boost, then there were a decline, and now we are seeing the trend going up again. And if you ever learned about the cycles, usually we will see like a bigger cycle, right? Because now more people are involved into that, and now more people will get into the ecosystem, right? So we are here. There's not much time left. If you want to learn more about these things, etc., subscribe to the channel to get informed on this topic. But yeah, overall, I think that the crypto industry has a lot of room, it's a lot of chance. Gala Games is definitely doing one great job, etc., but you need to be aware that they are releasing multiple games at the same time, which I think shifts their focus. Even though they are hiring them as studios, etc., they still have to maintain with them. They still have to work with them to integrate the NFT part, the play to earn part into the game. And it's not something that you say, okay, let's just let them do everything, and when they have a game, they can come to a spec. Usually when you work with somebody, if you have a business partner, it doesn't matter on which part you stay. If you have a business partner, you are dependent on them in some kind of ways. So what I would personally love to see from Gala Games is that they actually focus maybe just on one game. They put the gameplay on top of everything, and when this game is working, then they can shift to focus on the other games and try to hype them up right now. There should be one game that is stable where the trend is actually growing and more people are playing it, and with the other games they can make money with like the NFT sale, etc. Because for now I'm seeing that they're making money with a lot of things. They're making a lot of games. They have one main node, the founders node, which you can actually invest. Register on the link down below. You have to get an account anyways, and from there I've done also a video on the Gala nodes, so check it out if you want to learn how to buy it. I think it's still worth to getting it. And by the way, if you haven't played Townstar, you should check it out. So in the end you will get the best feeling of the game yourself if you haven't played it. So check it out, register in the link down below, play the game when you have registered, and just see for yourself where Townstar is. Like, you can have my opinion on Townstar, but you have to play yourself to get a bit better feeling on that. And in the end, those games will go into history. Like most games that I'm talking about on my channel will go into history anyway. So it's good that you are aware of them and you actually played them. Think about the stories that you can tell your kids of the games that you have actually played, the ones that succeeded, the ones that have played. Just having the feeling of being one of the first who was actually having access to those games and making the most out of that. So yeah, think about it, not just from the money perspective, but just from the historical event of this event. Last thing to the topic. The one thing that you should just be the most aware of is just time. Most problems, investments will solve with time. So the best thing that you can do is by actually being aware, by being subscribed, by channels that are helping you being aware of what is happening in the world, and then by reacting. Some investments are long-term, but even in the long-term ones, you should be aware of what is happening so you can actually invest more money into them. Or if they're releasing new NFT sales, you're aware of it and you can buy them. So you make more money with that, and you're being more part of the system. You're building the fundament of the whole ecosystem, and with this one you're getting also some vote rights, and you can control that the game is actually evolving into the right direction. If you have so much share in one company, you obviously want that the game is succeeding, so just be aware of it. That's it for the video. Maybe it was a little bit clickbait, but I still believe that if they are not following some things that I said, that they will not succeed. Like, we are actually not seeing any gameplay yet of Miranda's, not so good one. With the other games also, it's kind of slow. Like, Axie Infinity is solid. Like, the game works, people are playing it, it will grow. Like, there's no doubt about it. With Gala, it's kind of like in between. So yeah, it's not 100% clickbait here. Be aware of it. And that's it for the video. Subscribe, give it a like, hit the bell button. See you on the next video. Cheers.